let's go. Welcome to Peterson Academy student. I am enrolled in Peterson Academy. I pre-enrolled, and I am just putting out whatever information I can find about Peterson Academy. There is not much, but you know what? I'm trying it out. So, once it starts, I'll try to get you guys as much information as I can as I go through the program. But up until then, we're just doing a lot of conjecture, dealing with a bunch of weird ideas people got. I actually was kind of surprised. I got 100 subs, and I was not expecting to get 100 subs so fast. I didn't expect anybody to watch these at all, but it's pretty rad that people do, and apparently people want to know about it. But I've also gotten a couple of interesting comments and stuff. So I was thinking about this, and I want to look at the website and look at what it says and everything. And let's see, let's get the website up here. So the first thing I kind of want to address is that a bunch of people have been kind of saying that they're misleading people with this, and I kind of think that they might be operating on people's pre-assumptions about it, but what the main argument is that they're presenting it as a university, but it's not a university. Now, if that's true, that's dumb. And so, but I guess there's just a semantic thing that somebody brought up where, well, first of all, I just wanted to just do a little, quick find on page. And if you look up university, it says universities such as Harvard right there. Yeah, right. But the word university doesn't appear on the website. They don't call it a university at all. They associate it with university professors because there are actual university professors that are on the staff. So, or not the staff, but that are doing courses. And, so I think that's not really that great of an argument. Now, the only other thing that is, if we,
why did I decide to build an online university? Well,
why did I decide to build an online university is what he says. So, the university is not built. Now, maybe I'm being semantic, but other people are being semantic. So, I think it all evens out in the end, doesn't it? So he says build an online university, and that's what he's been saying all along, is that he wants to build an online university. Now, it's in the progress of being built. Maybe it won't get built, maybe it's going to fail and just sputter out into nothingness, but he doesn't say it's a university right now. He never says that. So, let's just move on from there. I mean, they call it academy because, I don't really know what the definition of academy is or university, but university would imply that it gives degrees, and this doesn't give degrees. They want it to give degrees someday, but right now it doesn't. So, really all their, let's just start looking through the text and see what it says. So, education devoid of ideology. The ideology can be, we're not worried about what, obviously what he's referring to is what we'd call wokeness. People who are woke would probably just consider themselves to be correct and not woke, but, So, affordable to all, taught by the best. Now, the affordable to all is true. I mean, $450 is not that much money. It's a lot of money for online coursework, which is kind of what things. But, if you don't want to pay $450, don't pay $450. That's all there is to it. affordable to all, taught by the best. So, and that's just an opinion statement. Obviously, people might expect more than that, but I don't know. I mean, who can say who the best professors are? And it's like the best professors according to Jordan Peterson, yeah, but and people who like Jordan Peterson probably like these guys, but I mean, not like all these people are actually ideologically aligned with Jordan Peterson either. They're just people that are willing to talk to Jordan Peterson. So. And let's move on. Pre-enrollment grants early access to Peterson Academy on August 21st, 3 weeks before public launch on September 9th. So that's, what I'll be doing. So I'll be getting on there, as soon as I can when it comes out. I have a full-time job, so it's not like I can just immediately go through all the courses, and have them all figured out for you guys. But I'll do my best here. 3 weeks before the public launch. I said that already. Profile will be given an early adopter badge. I hope that the badge is sweet and worth it, okay? I don't know. It's just a badge. Doesn't really matter to me. Pre-enrollment for early access ends on August 20th at 11:59. Okay, let's not worry about that. That's pointless. There's a button for shut up and take my money. And so, new video courses every month. Expert taught 8-hour courses by professors from Harvard, Cambridge, Oxford, and more. So, all that's true. These are professors from those places. Not all of them are, but many of them are. So, challenge your intellect, increase your sophistication, expand your understanding. Our professors are chosen carefully from universities. We provide profound and practical knowledge in humanities, finance, health, fitness, sciences, and more. Now, practical is probably is kind of a stretch on some of these, I mean, what's practical about, it's nebulous. Like the practical application of Plato is kind of, So our 18 course catalog, so it starts with 18, continue expanding at 3 new 8-hour courses per month. So they're going to have 3 new each month. So that's, well, what are we saying here? So 3 times 12 is, so within the first year they should have, man, I can't math in my head, 36? Yeah. So 36 more courses. So 36 plus 18, 40, man, I cannot math. 54? I don't know, whatever it is. You guys can make fun of me all you want. I should have the calculator out so I don't look like a dum-dum. So each course is thoughtfully selected to enrich your life and encourage meaningful conversations, offering an education that informs and transforms. There we go. Well, we're just getting a little, explore our library of world-class corpses. Maybe it'll be corpses. World-class courses. So we got a nutrition course. That one seems pretty applicable. I mean, knowing nutrition is good. Intro to psychology, just your basic gen ed junk. Plato, Dawn of Thought, Economics of Human Flourishing. That one looks kind of interesting. I'm going to do real, like actual trailer reviews later at some point. So, the history of Western music, that's always something nice to know. I'm a musician, so I get that, but they're, so I'm kind of curious. Yeah, okay. Symbolism in Christianity with Jonathan Pageau. Now, I mean, I'm interested in this because I think that stuff is pretty cool, but, a lot of people think that that's kind of a dumb course, but you know what? Think what you want. You don't got to take it. Psychology of Social Status, that sounds pretty interesting and helpful. Postmodern philosophy. I don't know what they're going to be teaching about that, but Intro to Cosmology. You can learn to do your makeup. Just kidding. I know it's not cosmetology. Evolutionary Inference with Brett Weinstein and Dr. Heather Hang, and I'm pretty sure they're married, but I'm not 100% on that. Intro to Neuroscience. not like it matters. Deconstructing decolonization. Here, the art of storytelling is something that looks like it'd be really helpful to people because, I mean, I've always thought about writing a book. I don't know if I ever will, but, just storytelling, that can be very practical for creative people. Political ideologies, something good to know about, I suppose. Greatest leaders in history, some good history stuff, so it sounds pretty good. Intelligence, rationality, wisdom, and spirituality. That is a lot of different things, but then we got Jordan Peterson's Intro to Nietzsche, which is funny because I'm not really that interested in that because I've heard him talk about Nietzsche online for about 1 million hours. So The Boy Crisis with Warren Farrell, that's something that's pretty interesting and relevant. So, and then we got our pre-enrollment. There is watch or listen anytime, anywhere. Learn at the pace you choose and speed up course content if you prefer. Listen to courses in podcast form. Maximize the utility of your time. So, that seems kind of interesting to me. I don't know how this is all going to work, but I mean, like, I work, if I if I'm stuck in my construction job and I'm stuck there for 8 hours a day, well, hey, I can finish a course in a day, right? Don't know what I would get out of it, but I mean, the fact that it's available, I could go through it several times, like listen to it every day for like a week, and then become like the foremost expert on everything. That's a thing that could happen. So track your progress, share your ideas and photos on your profile. So this is where we get into the stuff that's kind of interesting. So it'll have use what we hope will become the world's premier intellectually oriented social media network to build your community. The social media network is like, I did a video earlier today about this, and how I think it's probably one of the most interesting the really useful because of the it has a barrier to entry, so it's going to ensure that there's not like a bunch of spammers and stuff. I don't know, maybe they'll figure out how to spam it, but it should be more people that are more that actually want to talk about something anybody else wants to talk about. But then it also has like these performance reviews, and I don't know what that's going to do. I don't know how grading's going to work exactly, or how much the grading matters. If they'll let you probably, I mean, as far as I can tell, they'll probably, you're going to have access to this all year round, so can you just keep doing it over and over till you have under 100% on everything? I don't really know. I'm excited to learn about how that works when I get into the program, and I can share that with you as soon as I know things. So, test your comprehension. Opt in to test your knowledge of course material with advanced AI-based quizzes and exams tailored to challenge, engage, and teach you. Aim for the topmost target and hit it. We will be rolling out Peterson Academy certification in the coming months. So, I'm pretty interested in this. I don't know anything about it again, but AI, Peterson's talked extensively on using AI for things, and the idea of using AI to test actually seems pretty helpful. I don't know if it's as good as having a real instructor grade you. I don't know if the instructors will actually be involved past just recording their lectures. So, but if they put enough of these people's writing into the AI, maybe the AI can impersonate them and grade as they would. I don't know. This is something that's going to be continued to build over the years. So join a motivated community. This is back to before. Join our social media feed. Make the most thoughtful statements. Ask the most demanding questions. Pursue your interests with others who share and challenge your convictions. Present your vision of the future and your thoughts about the present. Find your peers and motivate each other. So, that's what it says. That this is something I'm going to try to do, as soon as I'm in, because I think networking is one of the most important parts of college. You can learn as much as you want, but if you can't converse with people and make a case to people, then it's not going to help you. So connect and chat. Say that they're going to bring direct messaging soon after launch. I don't know how soon is, but we'll see. So introductory offer, pre-enroll. So their annual tuition is $449 billed annually, and it says introductory offer, so I don't know if it's going to go up in price for after pre-enroll. It might just be a pre-enrollment price, and then I don't know if that's like if they do raise it later. I don't know if you're going to be keeping that $449.99 forever, as long as you don't cancel or whatever, but that is what it is. So here's where they really say a bunch of stuff here. The beta version. So Peterson Academy is launching our beta version. This means we'll be rolling out new features continually for months, and pre-enrolled early access users will help us decide what features to include. We're bringing the best lectures in the world to everyone, everywhere. Our professors teach what is most important and what they love best to those who most want to learn and develop. So this is what what he means when he says that this education is going to be better than a college education. Because they're like he says in the trailer. If you watch it, they let you they get these lecturers and they tell them to do their best possible course, so they get to choose what they want to teach the most, and so they'll teach what they think is most relevant and what's most useful, instead of having to take a curriculum or teach a curriculum from top down from an institution. And that can be good and bad, but it's it is what it is. It just really depends on how it turns out. A world-class education, therefore, no longer has to cost the hundreds of thousands of dollars. You can learn what the elite have always taught their children at much higher quality and at a fraction of the cost. Who are these elite? I don't know. What they teach their children it? I think he must be referring to the fact that only the elites can afford college, or you can afford crippling debt. That's whatever. Peterson Academy offers you the opportunity to develop the sophistication necessary to make you a disciplined, educated, innovative, critically minded, socially attractive, and economically viable, and to do so without taking on a crippling burden of debt. Now, that I like, because, socially attractive, I don't know. I mean, it depends. It depends on if you're talking to people that like Jordan Peterson, because he's pretty polarizing. So if you might get people, if people really hate Jordan Peterson, then they probably aren't going to find you that socially attractive. I don't know, unless you're just that good looking, Economically viable, yeah. We'll see if it can make people economically viable. I'm, curious, but that's whatever. There is no longer any reason in consequence to suggest yourself to an onslaught of idiot ideological propaganda in the guise of intellectual advancement to obtain a increasingly worthless degree. Let's tell us how we really feel, right? So, he's being cheeky here. It's being a little bit what people might consider not so nice. Yeah, but whatever. Might be true, might not be true. I guess it depends on your perspective. There is no reason, likewise, to take third-rate courses from uninterested teachers only because they are required by the very institution that is leading you into long-term financial servitude. Again, still telling us how he really feels. You can instead learn from those who are thrilled to teach and learn what will make you far more effective in your thought, communication, and action. You could as well build a social network among your fellow students, those who share the values of responsibility, curiosity, diligence, and upward aim, and with whom you can share the adventure of intellectual inquiry, discourse, and free exchange. Equal opportunity for anyone, anywhere in the world, regardless of their circumstances. Learn from the best with the best. Join us and reshape the future of education. Very good. So, it's all based around whether it works, They're building the online university. Is it gonna be... Does it turn out to be good? Does it turn out to be a flop? It really just depends. And we're regardless of how you feel about it, if you pre-enroll, you're kind of part of the thing. And, if it turns out to be something that we're all going to look like flipping geniuses, or and if it doesn't work, everybody will forget it even happened. We mourn our $450 that we lost, and then we move on. So, all right, let's move on to the FAQ. Some of the stuff in here is kind of what so what devices can I watch on? Boring. You'll be able to stream it on stuff, watch it on your phone. Podcast forum, which courses are available? We have 28. I don't know they must have missed something here, because it says 28-hour courses, but there's 18. It says earlier there's 18 at launch, but I don't know if that's like just a mistype they never fixed or what. How many Jordan Peterson courses are there? So he'll have Intro to Nietzsche, and then he'll release Sermon on the Mount and Maps of Meaning before January 25. So, I guess I missed this the first time. 3 more. So Jordan Peterson himself is going to release 3 courses every year. So, if you really like to listen to old JP, then that'll be good for you. So, can I access Academy from anywhere in the world? Yes. Ooh, well, that's nice too. As long as you got $450, it don't matter who you are or where you're from, you can enjoy Peterson Academy. Are the Are the courses self-paced, or do they follow a schedule? Self-paced, learn at the rate that is best for you. I guess, so that kind of goes forward to a later thing that I'm going to bring up in a second here. How do I track my progress and performance? Record your advancement on your profile page. Use that information in the future to further your career, partnership opportunities, and creative and entrepreneurial ventures. Yeah. So you can brag to everybody about how great you are at Peterson Academy. Can I access course materials offline? Courses will be available for download on the mobile app, which will be released soon after the pre-enrollment launch. Is there an app? Yes, there's an app. It will be released soon after the pre-enrollment launch. The mobile website. Okay, so you'll be able to access it on without an app on your phone. It'll just be whatever. Are these courses accredited? So here's into the meat. This is where everybody's kind of hung up. So, are these courses accredited? We are actively pursuing accreditation in a number of jurisdictions. However, we are not willing to compromise the technical merits, originality, or got confused. We are actively pursuing accreditation in a number of jurisdictions. However, we are not willing to compromise the technical merits, originality, or quality of our education to meet the requirements of any ideologically compromised expert body. Expert in quotes. So, So what we're looking at with this is, it's kind of, I'm trying to get my thoughts together on this. So, at first it just kind of sounds like an excuse, It's like, well, we can't get accredited, so we don't, It's like the kid at the playground that didn't get to play, and they're like, well, I didn't want to play anyways, That's kind of what it just sounds like to me, Well, I didn't like you guys anyways, And that may be true. It depends on if you consider it, fair that Jordan Peterson lost his psychology license and his job at the universities. It kind of depends on if you think he's a savant or a quack. It's just more of the polarizing debate. Do they even need to get accredited? I mean, that's what they kind of try. So here they go on. As an alternative and potentially preferable alternative, we are seeking partnerships with companies interested in hiring students who have indicated by their choice of our platform and the hard work documented in our academic progress tracking system their desirability as employees, contractors, and partners. So, this is cool, but it's like, who's this going to be, you know? And is it going to be many people, you know? Because people, again, it's Jordan Peterson. A lot of people don't like him, you know? A lot of people don't like him and tolerate him or whatever, but it really just depends, you know? It just depends on if people can separate Peterson Academy from Jordan Peterson, because it's like, you know, it's his name is in there. It's intrinsically linked to him and his reputation. So, no matter, you know, no matter how good the courses are, we might wind up just hitting that wall. It might just be that nobody ever cares about a Peterson Academy credit, you know. So one way or another, we will place our students first and foremost in the competitive employment marketplace. Now that's a little bit of it kind of seems a little bit of a bold statement, because he is saying one way or another we will do this. And I don't know, I mean, that's probably one of the places where they make a, but I guess it's not really a promise, you know. It's like they're just we'll do our best, right? But we'll see. Is there certification? We will be rolling out Peterson Academy certification in the coming months, which will show course grades and completion. We plan to offer 1, 2, 3, and 4-year certificates, with the latter comparable to the granting of a traditional high-quality university degree. So there we go. So they say, oh, I wonder if my Seek find didn't catch this because it wasn't expanded. So they do say university in here, but a couple times. But they don't say they're a university. They say it's comparable to a university degree. And comparable can be, you know, that can be interpreted in a bunch of different ways. But it's like comparable means of equal quality, I suppose. Like you could consider it equal quality if you consider these courses to be high quality, which they appear to be. Will it be comparable in use, you know? Will it have any worth to employers? I don't know. I mean, it's hard to say, because it does. I mean, I've seen people saying that. I've seen articles about employers are starting to weight university degrees less. You know, there probably is kind of a breach of trust in this thing, and or like people, you know, or it's just so easy to get one now that the value of it is gone. You know, everybody's special, so no one is. So. As to that. So, let's see here. So we are actively collaborating with companies skeptical of our current academic credentialing system. So, they're actively collaborating. So it sounds like they actually do have some people that they're talking to, but who is it, you know? Well, time will tell, I guess. Is there a money-back guarantee? So you can get money back for 7 days. Now, I think that, like, money-back guarantee is nice, but 7 days, like that's barely enough time to finish a course, right? So I don't know if that's really enough time, you know. Maybe they're worried about people, you know, learning too much in a week and then getting their money back. I don't know. I don't really know what the idea behind that is, but. We offer a full money-back guarantee for 7 days for pre-enrollment. The refund period will end August 28th, 1 week after we open the platform. So, all right. Can you purchase as a gift? It doesn't really matter. My cute little face is covering it up, but whatever. Okay, so that goes through the website. So, let's see. I think they got some forms. Well, that just opens up your. Oh, okay, you can do like you got like a contact form. There's the feedback. What does that do? Oh, that's weird. Oh, looks like it's a bug report feature. That's kind of cool. Oh, hello. Actually, that's kind of interesting. So let's see here. Just for fun, let's just do this real quick, because leave. Where's the contact us? I don't want that on there. Oh, let's just reload this. Yeah, dang it, now I'm back at the beginning. That's actually kind of a... Oh. Oh, so they got... Well, that seems kind of pointless. How do you do that? How does that work if you can't actually... I don't know, I'm getting kind of off in the weeds here, but I kind of want to submit feedback about that whole 20 and 18 courses thing. I can figure out how to do that later. All right. Yeah, it's cool to see. I'm getting a few viewers for my first ever live stream. This is totally a train wreck, but you know, I can take questions if anybody's got questions. It looks like there's one right now. Whatever. Don't worry about it. All right, I'm going to leave that. Yeah, that kind of makes me laugh because it's like there's like a feedback form, but you can't actually like scroll up to the part where you want to actually. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, definitely off in the weeds. Leave. Okay, so we got our links, all this stuff, terms of service, blah 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 blah. Okay, so you know, I went through the website there. I think that I was pretty thorough. Hopefully, I gave some pretty good information there. I'm gonna leave this up for people to watch later. But that's me, Peterson Academy student. We're looking forward to trying the courses as they come out, and whatever information I can dig up about this. I don't really think that they're probably going to be giving much information out. They've put up a couple of tweets and stuff, but other than that, no information. So see, it's tomorrow's August 1st, so we got 21 days before they actually open. So I think I'll probably go and maybe dig a little bit more into these courses. Maybe react to each trailer individually. That'll give me 18 days of content, right? 1, 2, 3, blah blah blah. I think that could keep us going pretty good up until the end. All right, so thanks everybody for watching my little stream, and I will bring you guys more content as soon as I have more information, or just feel like chatting in my if I feel like making another dumb video during my breaks. So it's been nice doing this with y'all, and have a good night.